Dear soul, today, the angels have sent me to speak directly to your heart about something you may already be feeling, even if you can't quite name it yet. There's an invisible movement happening right now, at this very moment, all around you. The angels are arranging the details of a contact that, when it happens, will seem impossible to believe. You'll stop, look up at the sky and say, "This can't just be a coincidence." And it won't be. This unexpected contact will arrive as a long-awaited answer, like that letter you never sent, or the call you wished for, but thought would never come. It could be a message from someone you thought had forgotten you, or perhaps a new person who will touch your life so intensely that you'll understand it could only have been sent by the invisible hands of heaven. The angels want you to know that every part of your story, up until now, has been essential for this moment to happen. That night you cried, asking for an answer, and that morning you woke up with a heavy heart, not understanding why. They weren't in vain. They were listening. Every tear, every silent thought, every hidden desire was recorded. Now, the time has come to receive what you've been asking for, even if you haven't realized it. And it will happen when you least expect it. Maybe on an ordinary day, doing something routine, or on a night when you're almost forgetting that you once wished so much for this contact. What I'm about to reveal to you next could change everything. This contact won't just be a conversation or a simple hi. It will carry such a strong energy, so full of meaning, that it will move you in a unique way. It could be a reunion with someone from your past, bringing a new chance, or the arrival of a new person, destined to teach, heal, or love you as you've always deserved. But the angels ask, keep your heart open, even if you're afraid or doubtful. They know you've been disappointed before, that you've believed and not been reciprocated, that you've given love and not received it in the same measure. They saw when you withdrew, thinking it might be better not to expect anything anymore, that the time for something special had passed. And that's exactly why this contact will come so unexpectedly, so outside of any logic, so you'll understand without a doubt that it wasn't a coincidence. It was a work of heaven. Before continuing the message, write this mantra in the comments. The universe is conspiring in my favor. Now, continuing the message, the angels want you to know that this moment is being prepared with great care. They are at this very moment moving people, creating circumstances, opening paths that were blocked, dissolving fears you didn't even know you had. All so that, when it happens, you'll be ready to receive it without resistance, without fear, with the certainty that you're worthy of this gift. Have you noticed that certain coincidences in your life aren't just mere coincidences? How many times have you thought of someone and shortly after that person appeared? How many times have you dreamed of a situation and it came true? That's not luck, dear soul. It's a sign that you're connected to spirituality, even when you think you're not. This unexpected contact will stir up old emotions, perhaps bring back memories you thought you'd overcome, or feelings that were dormant. It might hurt a little at first, like when you open a window after a long time, and the fresh air, though invigorating, also causes shivers, but then relief will come. The relief of realizing that you haven't been forgotten, that your story matters, that there are people, even at a distance, thinking of you with affection, love, and respect, that there are invisible bonds that don't break, even when time passes, and silence seems to dominate. And then the satisfaction, that feeling that everything made sense, that the pieces finally fit together, that what seemed lost was just waiting for the right time to return. With more strength, more maturity, more love. But that's not all. There's something even deeper happening. This contact will not only be a blessing for you, but also for the other person. They are also being prepared, perhaps facing internal battles, overcoming fears, healing from old wounds so that when they reach you, they won't bring baggage that could hurt or confuse. That's why, even if it sometimes seems like it's taking too long, that nothing is happening, that the phone isn't ringing, the angels ask, trust. Spiritual time is not the same as human time, and when it happens, you'll understand exactly why. You had to wait. Take a deep breath now. Close your eyes for a moment and feel this energy reaching you. Imagine yourself receiving that message, hearing that voice, reading those words. Let your heart open to this possibility, without hurry, without anxiety, just with the confidence of someone who knows they deserve to live beautiful things. Dear soul, the angels are by your side, holding your hand invisibly as you read this message. They are whispering in your ear, prepare yourself, for it is coming. And when it arrives, it will be like an unexpected hug, one of those that warm the soul and fill the eyes with tears, not of sadness, but of gratitude. Dear soul, now that you know an unexpected contact is on its way, the angels ask that you prepare not only your heart, but also your mind for what is to come. Perhaps at this moment you're wondering, why is this happening now and not before? And that is a fair question, full of meaning. The angels show me that at various moments in your past, you wished for exactly this contact. You prayed, asked for signs, looked for answers in the most unlikely places. And yet, it seemed like nothing was happening, that everything remained static, as if life was on pause. But it wasn't. The truth is that at that time, neither you nor the other person were ready for this reunion, for this connection, or for this new opportunity. There were too many fears, open wounds, insecurities that suffocated any sincere attempt at closeness. What you didn't realize, and couldn't have realized, is that time was working in your favor, even if you felt pain, even if everything seemed unfair. And now, when perhaps you've even resigned yourself, when you no longer have expectations, when you thought the phone would never ring again or that message would never arrive, the heavens move silently to surprise you. This unexpected contact will come exactly when you are most aligned with your true essence, when you are living not to please others, but to take care of yourself, respect your limits, love your own company. So now, before we continue this message, write in the comments. 2. Everything is happening as planned, to claim and anchor this energy in your life. And if you felt that this message touched your heart in some way, I kindly and subtly invite you to consider supporting this work through the Worth a Lot button. Your support makes all the difference so that we can continue bringing inspiring and enlightening messages to so many people who need them. Now, continuing the message, dear soul, there's something very important you need to know. When this contact happens, it will be an intense mix of emotions. Perhaps, at first, there will be surprise, then doubt, then fear, and finally surrender. And it's okay to feel all of this. The unexpected contact is not just a response to what you asked for, but also an invitation for you to allow yourself to experience what, for a long time, you avoided out of fear of getting hurt again. Have you noticed how often you've built walls around your heart? Maybe you've protected yourself so much that you didn't even realize when you closed yourself off to new possibilities. This contact will tear down those walls, one by one. Not abruptly, but gently, like someone slowly entering a garden that has been closed for a long time, respecting the space, admiring the beauty, and accepting the scars. And perhaps you wonder, but what if I get hurt again? What if it's not what I expect? The angels say, it's okay. There are no guarantees that it will be exactly as you dreamed, but there is certainty that it will be necessary, that it will bring learning, that it will be an essential step on your path of evolution and self-love. This message has reached you at the right time, but you need to act fast. You need to allow this contact to find space in your life. It's no use if it arrives and you're so closed off that you can't recognize it. It's no use if your mind insists on repeating that it's not worth it, that it will go wrong, that love is not for you. Dear soul, the angels show me that, at this moment, there are many other people experiencing something similar. People who are also waiting for a contact, a chance, a word, but few are willing to truly prepare, to open their hearts without resistance. And you, brave and sensitive as you are being called now to do differently, to trust even without guarantees, to say yes even if fear tries to paralyze you. Think now about all the times you missed out on something because of fear, all the opportunities you let pass because you thought you weren't enough, that you didn't deserve it, that you had no value. Now look at the woman you have become. See how much you have overcome, how much strength you have gained, how much beauty there is in your way of being. You deserve to live this surprise that heaven is preparing for you. This contact can come in many forms: a call, a message, an unexpected invitation, even a casual encounter in a place you never imagined. It could be someone from the past who still holds feelings, or someone new who will bring freshness and joy to your life. The most important thing is not who it will be, but how you will receive this opportunity. The angels ask that you choose to receive it with love, with lightness, with curiosity, without creating excessive expectations, without anticipating pains that may not even exist, without trying to control what cannot be controlled. They say that when this contact happens, you will feel a peace so deep that all doubts and fears will dissolve like ice in the sun. And you will think, why did I wait so long with so much fear, if all I had to do was trust? But that's not all. There's something even deeper happening. This unexpected contact is not just about you and another person. It's about you and your destiny, about you and the life you choose to build from here, about you and the decision to no longer hide, to no longer postpone, to no longer sabotage yourself. The angels say that this is your chance to break old patterns, to shatter cycles that have repeated for years, perhaps generations. It's your opportunity to prove to yourself that you deserve love, worthiness, and happiness. Dear soul, take a deep breath now. Feel the energy of this message enveloping your entire being, and know you are ready, even if you still think you're not. Dear soul, now that you have understood the necessary preparation and the meaning behind this unexpected contact that is on its way, the angels ask me to speak about an essential aspect: your worthiness. Yes, you deserve this surprise, you deserve this contact, you deserve this opportunity to experience something that will change your view on life, on love, on the connections that make the heart beat stronger. For a long time you doubted this. Maybe you didn't say it out loud, but deep down you nurtured thoughts like, does anyone really think about me? Will anyone want to get close? And these thoughts silently created an energy field that pushed away exactly what you most desired: to be recognized, to be welcomed, to be remembered. But the angels show me clearly that this phase is behind you. You are no longer that woman who accepts scraps of affection, who begs for the attention of those who don't want to stay, who insists on closed doors. Today, you are stronger, more aware, more whole. And that's exactly why this unexpected contact is coming now, like a gift, like a sign that life respects those who respect themselves. Before continuing the message, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, take the opportunity to subscribe. This helps us continue creating meaningful content for you. Now, continuing the message, the angels tell me that the contact that is coming will be a turning point in your emotional journey. Not just because it's unexpected, but because it will bring along with it the opportunity for you to act differently. Think about it. How many times in the past have you nullified yourself to keep someone by your side? How many times have you silenced your opinion, repressed your desires, swallowed your tears just to not lose a person? But now is different. This contact is not for you to diminish yourself again, but for you to expand. It's not for you to mold yourself to the other, but for you, with your authenticity, to inspire the other to be more truthful as well. And if, at this moment, your heart is tight, fearing that this contact will stir up old wounds, no, it will stir them up, but not to hurt you. It will stir them up to heal, to close those wounds that have been open for too long. This contact will be like a balm, like that hug you've waited for years, like that look that says everything without needing words. And you will realize, with a clarity you may have never felt before, that everything you've lived until now has served to prepare you for this moment. The angels show me a beautiful scene, you receiving this message, this call, this invitation, and instead of despairing, instead of getting lost in fantasies or fears, you just breathe and think, I am ready. This is your greatest victory. Not the contact itself, but the way you will receive it, with maturity, with serenity, with the confidence of someone who knows their worth. Dear soul, the angels also ask me to remind you of something very important. The contact we expect doesn't always come from the person we idealize. Sometimes life surprises us even more, bringing someone who wasn't even in our field of vision, but who carries exactly what we need to grow, to evolve, to be truly happy. So, keep yourself open not only to who you want, but to who you deserve. The angels say that many times you focused on people who weren't ready, who didn't want or couldn't offer you what you deserved. And that's not your fault. You believed, you fought, you surrendered. But now, the spirituality wants you to live something light, something reciprocal, something that comes to you with ease, with joy, with truth. The angels tell me, tell her that she doesn't need to chase anyone anymore. Whoever wants to will come. Whoever wants to will make an effort. Whoever wants to will make it happen. And this unexpected contact is proof of that. You won't need to lift a finger for it to happen. All you need to do is continue being who you are, a beautiful, strong, sensitive woman, deserving of all that is most beautiful in this life. And there's more. The angels are sending you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 7. Write in the comments, I receive the energy of the angels. My lucky number is 7, and I am blessed. I send love and protection to the person I like. And love very much. If this message touched your heart, show your support with a thanks a lot and help spread this message of light to other people who need it. Now, taking a deep breath, imagine the phone rings. You answer, and on the other end, the voice you haven't heard in so long, or the one you never imagined hearing, says your name sweetly. At that moment, you smile, and perhaps a tear rolls down your face. Not of sadness, but of relief, happiness, gratitude, and you understand this is what the angels wanted to show you, that life always surprises those who are willing to trust, who do not close themselves off out of fear, who choose every day to believe in love, friendship, the joy of being remembered. Dear soul, the angels ask me to tell you, heaven is celebrating for you, because they know that when this contact comes, you will not repeat old patterns. You will welcome, you will discern, you will choose wisely, and above all, you will remember that you deserve to be happy. Dear soul, now that you are prepared to receive this unexpected contact, we need to talk about an essential element of this moment, forgiveness. Yes, perhaps you haven't realized it yet, but this contact will awaken, besides joy, some memories and emotions that were kept hidden, perhaps even forgotten. And with these emotions may come that pang of bitterness, resentment, sadness for the words left unsaid, the postponed meetings, the lost opportunities. The angels show me that this contact comes not only to bring joy, but also to offer you a powerful chance for healing old wounds, healing the parts of your heart that out of fear or pride you let harden, healing that feeling that you could never trust or open up again. Therefore now, the angels ask you for a very important action. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, that you would like to forgive. Visualize each one of them. Send love and say, I forgive you and set you free. May peace be with you. Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice every day to strengthen your inner peace and release anxiety. Now, continuing the message, dear soul, forgiveness is not about forgetting what happened or justifying what was done to you. Forgiving is setting yourself free. It's no longer carrying weights that no longer belong to you, that only serve to prevent true love from entering your life. And this unexpected contact is coming precisely for this, to show that you no longer need to live imprisoned by the past, that you do have the right to start over, to trust again, to love again, and to be loved fully, lightly, and happily. The angels show me that you have suffered enough. You suffered for those who did not know how to value you. You suffered for trusting those who were not ready to receive your love. You suffered for giving yourself completely, while the other only offered pieces. But this phase is over. Now, with this contact, you will realize that life can be different, that there are people who know how to recognize the value of a sincere, sensitive, and light-filled soul like yours. But for this to truly happen, you need to make space. And making space means letting go of bitterness, resentment, and demands. It means stopping looking back and starting to look at what is coming. And it is coming, dear soul. You feel it, don't you? Deep down, you already notice that something is changing, that there is a different energy hovering over your life. And it's not your imagination. The angels show me that, at this very moment, there is someone thinking of you. Perhaps it is the person who will reach out to you. Maybe it's someone you'd never expect, but who is being driven by spirituality to connect with you. This person is also going through their own process. They're also facing their own fears, their own guilt, their own pain. And this encounter, this contact, will be a gift for both of you, a moment of liberation, of healing, of rebirth. But there's something you need to know. This contact won't always happen the way you imagine. Sometimes it comes as an unexpected apology. Other times as a proposal for friendship, partnership, or collaboration. And in some cases, as an invitation to restart a story that seemed to have ended. The most important thing isn't the format, but the essence. And the essence of this contact will be pure. Truth, connection, repair. The angels show me that there's an invisible bond between you and this person, a thread that was never cut, even if time has passed, even if silence has settled in, even if the distance seemed definitive. This thread remains because it was woven by deep experiences, by sincere feelings, by lessons that no one can take away from you. And now this thread will be activated again so that something new can be born. Dear soul, you deserve this new beginning. You deserve to live a beautiful, light, true story. You deserve to look back and realize that everything you went through was necessary, but that you no longer need to repeat the same pains, the same patterns, the same mistakes. Now is different. Now you know who you are, what you want, what you deserve, and this contact will show you exactly that. It will be like a mirror reflecting your evolution, your strength, your ability to reinvent yourself. And when this moment comes, you'll feel a mix of surprise and peace. Surprise because you weren't expecting it anymore, and peace because you'll understand that everything has always been leading to this moment. The angels say, trust, trust in the timing of life. Trust in the love you deserve. Trust in your ability to forgive, to let go, to move forward with a light and free heart. And if, at this moment, you're crying, moved by these words, know it's your soul recognizing the truth. It's your essence preparing to receive this gift that spirituality is sending. Dear soul, the angels ask me to remind you, you are not alone. They are by your side, invisibly holding your hand, protecting you, guiding you, welcoming you. And they'll be there too when this contact happens, strengthening you, calming you, filling you with courage. Dear soul, We've reached a crucial point in this message, the emotional preparation for what's about to happen. The contact that's coming to you is much more than a simple conversation or a reunion. It's a call for you to fully live the life you deserve. The angels show me that at this very moment your energy is adjusting, like an antenna that's starting to pick up signals that were once imperceptible. You may have even noticed, lately, you've been feeling a hunch, a flutter in your stomach with no explanation, or even dreams about someone from the past or situations you thought you'd overcome. No, dear soul, this is not a coincidence. This is your spirit preparing to receive the message that's coming. The angels say there's an alignment happening between you and this other person, like two parallel lines that for a long time followed distant paths, but that now are slowly starting to come closer until they meet at the exact point the universe has chosen. And when this encounter happens, it will be like a silent explosion. No one else will be able to see it, but you'll feel it in the deepest part of your soul that it was meant to be this way, that this was the moment, that it couldn't have happened before or after. Dear soul, it's important for you to know this contact will not only come to comfort you, but also to provoke you, to invite you to step out of your comfort zone, to look at life with new eyes, with more courage, with more surrender. Do you remember all the times you didn't approach someone for fear of getting hurt? All the moments you silenced your desire to send a message, to say you missed them, to open your heart? Now, you'll have the chance to do things differently. This unexpected contact could be the opportunity to express what you've kept inside for years, to say, I missed you, to ask, how are you really, to hear, I never forgot you, and perhaps to be moved by a response that will shake all your structures. I always wanted to come back, but I didn't know how. The angels show me that the other person involved in this contact is also going through an intense process of reflection, of transformation. They may seem, in the eyes of the world, strong, decisive, even indifferent. But deep down, they are as vulnerable as you are. And it's this vulnerability that will allow the contact to happen sincerely, truly, without masks, without games, without the need to prove anything to anyone. The angels say, this is the moment to let go of control, to stop trying to guess how it will be, when it will be, who it will be, to simply trust that life is organizing everything in the best possible way, because it is. And when it happens, you'll realize that all this waiting time, all this feeling of emptiness, all the tears shed in silent nights were worth it, because now you are more prepared than ever to live this encounter, this contact, this exchange. Dear soul, the angels also want you to know that this contact can be transformative not only in your love life, but in all areas of your existence. It can inspire you to move to a new city, to start a new project, to reconnect with talents that were dormant, to look at yourself with more love and compassion. It can be the beginning of a new phase, lighter, more authentic, happier. But for all this to happen, there's something fundamental. You need to be open to receive, and being open means saying yes to life. It means accepting that the past has already played its role, and that now the future is waiting for you, ready to surprise you. It means trusting that what's coming is greater, more beautiful, and more true than what was left behind. The angels say, don't be afraid. Fear is natural, yes, it's normal to feel that chill in your stomach, that fear of getting hurt, of being disappointed again. But don't let fear paralyze you. Remember that you've already overcome so many things. You've already gone through so much pain. You've already survived so many goodbyes. And now you're ready to live a new beginning. Dear soul, imagine yourself at this moment, receiving this message, this call, this invitation. Close your eyes for a second and feel, how do you want to react? With fear or with courage? With distrust or with hope? with doubts or with the certainty that you deserve to be happy. The angels ask me to tell you, choose courage, choose hope, choose certainty. Because you deserve all of this. You deserve to be surprised. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be happy. And the best part, without having to beg, without having to strive beyond what's healthy, without having to annul yourself, simply by being who you are. An incredible, sensitive, strong woman, deserving of all the good things in this life. And if at this moment you're getting emotional, know that it's your soul recognizing the truth of these words. And it's your soul that will guide you when this contact happens, so that you know exactly how to act, what to say, how to position yourself. Trust in this. Trust in yourself. Trust in life. Trust the angels who at this very moment are by your side, enveloping you with love, protection, and light. Dear soul, now that you understand your worthiness, your preparation, and the call to open your heart to the new, the angels ask me to speak about something you may not have considered, the impact your transformation will have on those around you. Yes, this unexpected contact that is on its way will not only affect you and those who seek you, but also everyone who lives with you. When a woman heals, she heals a lineage. When you allow yourself to love again, to trust, to smile, to believe, you inspire others to do the same, to open their hearts as well. And that is why, before we proceed, the angels ask me, share this video with 2 loved ones who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. This action strengthens your connection with spirituality and sends a clear signal to the universe that you are open, willing, and confident to receive this blessing. Now, continuing the message. Dear soul, the angels show me that often you felt you carried a burden alone, that no one around you understood the depth of what you felt or the internal struggles you faced. You may have even gotten used to not asking for help, to solving everything alone, to swallowing your tears and moving forward as if everything was fine. But now, with this unexpected contact that is coming, it will be different. You will no longer need to pretend you are okay when you are not. You will no longer need to hide your feelings, your desires, your vulnerabilities. This contact will remind you that there is no shame in being sensitive, in showing affection, in saying that you miss someone, that you need, that you want to be together. And more than that, it will show you that there are people willing to love you exactly as you are, without you having to change, without you having to hide your emotions. Dear soul, the angels show me that at this moment, there is a wave of healing forming around you, and you are the epicenter of this wave. By allowing yourself to live this contact with authenticity, you will realize that you also begin to change the way you relate to your friends, your family, your colleagues. You will realize that you start to set healthier boundaries, to say no when necessary, to say yes without fear, to express more clearly what you want and what you no longer want in your life. This unexpected contact will serve as a catalyst for this new phase, a phase where you put yourself first, without guilt, without fear, without shame. The angels show me that for a long time, you got used to always putting yourself last, to taking care of everyone, to solving everyone's problems, to being the support, the structure, the fortress. But now, dear soul, it is your turn to be cared for, your turn to be welcomed, your turn to be surprised with a contact that demands nothing from you, that does not ask for sacrifices, that does not require more than you can or want to offer. Just a contact that comes as a gift, as a balm, as a breath of hope amidst the routine. The angels show me a very beautiful image. You, receiving this message, this invitation, this phone call, and instead of doubting, instead of resisting, instead of closing yourself off, you simply smile, take a deep breath, and say, "Yes, I receive." And at that moment, as if by magic, you will realize that many things in your life begin to fit, to make sense, to align with who you are today. Dear soul, the angels tell me that you have waited too long. You have postponed your happiness too much. You have held on too much to old patterns, to stories that no longer serve you. Now is the time to make space for the new. And this unexpected contact is just the beginning of a great transformation that's about to happen in your life. New doors may open after this contact. New people may enter your life. New opportunities may arise. You may feel more confident to accomplish projects that have been shelved for years. You may, upon realizing that it's possible to be truly loved, decide to also love more intensely, more freely, more courageously. Dear soul, the angels ask me to tell you, you are much stronger than you imagine, and this strength will become even more evident when this contact happens. You will realize that you are capable of handling any situation, that you no longer need to be afraid of getting hurt, because now you know how to protect yourself without closing off, how to give without annihilating yourself, how to surrender without getting lost. And this is the greatest victory one can achieve, being free to love, to trust, to live intensely, without the weight of fear, without the shadow of insecurity. Dear soul, the angels are so happy for you. They show me that you have a very special light, a unique ability to touch the people around you, to inspire, to welcome, to transform. And now it's time to allow this same light to illuminate your life, for this same ability to care to be directed towards yourself as well. You deserve this. You deserve to be happy, to be loved, to be surprised, and you're about to be. Dear soul, take a deep breath now. Feel the presence of the angels around you, enveloping you with love, with protection, with blessings. And know, the contact that is coming is just the first sign of a new, beautiful phase full of possibilities that is about to begin in your life. Dear soul, at this moment in our conversation, the angels ask me to talk about a feeling that will inevitably arise when this unexpected contact happens. Gratitude. Yes, even if today you think you won't, when this moment comes, you will feel a gratitude so intense that you might not even be able to express it in words. You will realize that even with all the pain, all the waiting, all the frustrations, it was all worth it for this moment to happen exactly the way it needs to happen. Gratitude for not giving up on believing. Gratitude for overcoming so many things. Gratitude for becoming the strong, sensitive, mature, and loving woman you are today. The angels show me that you will look back and, instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" you will say, "I'm glad it happened." Because every experience, every tear, every silence, every disappointment was, in fact, a preparation for this moment. And now you will reap the fruits of this courageous and resilient journey. Dear soul, the angels show me that when this contact happens, you will be surprised by the lightness you will feel. Perhaps, for so long, you have imagined this moment, with anxiety, with fear, with doubts, but when it happens, it will be so natural, so simple, so fluid, as if life were just resuming a movement that was interrupted for a while, but never ceased to exist. It's like that song that stopped in the middle, but now resumes playing from the exact point where it stopped, with the same melody, but with an even more beautiful, more mature, more true harmony. Dear soul, the angels show me that you will realize, with a clarity you may have never felt before, that time was not lost, but necessary, that the silence was not absence, but space for each one to grow, to mature, to heal, and that the reunion, or this unprecedented encounter, will not be a return to the past, but a leap into a future full of new possibilities. The angels ask me to tell you, trust in the timing of life, not a day before, not a day after. The contact will happen at the exact moment when you and the other person are ready to look into each other's eyes and say, "Now I understand. Now I am ready. Now I am here. Dear soul, the angels also show me that this contact will be a great turning point in the way you relate, not only with this person, but with all the people in your life. You will realize that you no longer need to mold yourself to what others expect of you. You no longer need to accept less than you deserve. You no longer need to pretend that you don't feel, that you don't want, that you don't need. You will learn to position yourself with more firmness, with more clarity, with more authenticity. You will realize that you can say no without guilt, that you can say yes without fear, that you can distance yourself from those who do not respect your boundaries and approach those who truly value your presence. Dear soul, the angels show me that from this contact you will begin to attract much healthier, more reciprocal, more genuine relationships. Because by healing, you change your vibration. And by changing your vibration, you also change the type of people and experiences you attract into your life. Therefore, this contact will not only be a beautiful moment, but the beginning of a new phase, lighter, happier, more aligned with who you truly are. And there's more. The angels show me that from this contact, you will begin to notice increasingly clear signs of their presence by your side. You will notice synchronicities, seemingly casual encounters, messages, songs, repeated numbers, all to remind you that you were never alone, never forgotten, never abandoned. Dear soul, the angels ask me to tell you to pay attention to the signs that will precede this contact. Perhaps you will start dreaming frequently about someone. Perhaps you will start hearing a song that reminds you of a certain person in unusual places and moments. Perhaps you will feel like going to a specific place without knowing exactly why. These are clear signs that the moment is approaching. And when it arrives, it will be so natural, so gentle, so precise, that you will smile, close your eyes and say, I knew it was a heavenly thing. Dear soul, the angels show me that you deserve to live this experience with fullness, with joy, with surrender, that you no longer need to protect yourself so much, close yourself off so much, hide so much. It is safe to love. It is safe to trust. It is safe to allow yourself to be surprised by life. The angels show me that there is a new version of you ready to emerge. A lighter, happier, more confident, more loving woman towards yourself and others. And this unexpected contact will be the trigger, the invitation, the gift that will propel this transformation. Dear soul, the angels ask me to tell you now to close your eyes, take a deep breath and mentally repeat, I am ready to receive the contact that life is preparing for me. Feel the energy of these words filling your entire being, warming your heart, calming your mind. Feel embraced by the angels, welcomed, protected, and know they will be with you every step of the way, guiding you, strengthening you, filling you with courage and love. Dear soul, we are very close to the conclusion of this special message that the angels entrusted me to transmit to you. Now, the angels ask me to tell you about the moment after this unexpected contact happens. Often, we idealize a meeting, a return, a sign so much that we forget to prepare for what comes after. And they tell me, with all sweetness and clarity, Dear soul, this contact will not only be an isolated event, but rather the gateway to a new phase of your life. When this contact arrives, it will bring not only emotions, but choices. You will be invited to decide, what do I want from here on? Do I accept this reconnection, this new bond, or do I choose to follow a different path with the certainty that this contact served as the closing of a cycle? The angels show me that there is no right or wrong answer. The most important thing is that you choose with awareness, with love for yourself, with respect for your limits and desires. And that's why they ask me to reinforce, don't rush, don't pressure yourself. Allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to observe, allow yourself to decide with a peaceful heart. Dear soul, the angels show me that this unexpected contact, even if it brings joy, may also bring questions. You might ask yourself, should I trust? Is it worth trying again? Wouldn't it be better to leave it as it is? And these questions are absolutely natural. After everything you've been through, it's natural that you've learned to be cautious, to protect your heart, not to leap blindly. But the angels tell me, don't let fear decide for you. Let your intuition, which has been so refined throughout this process, be your compass. Let your body, which always knows the truth, guide you. Let your soul, which knows the deepest purposes of your existence, lead this decision. Dear soul, the angels show me that regardless of your choice, this contact will bring healing. If you decide to accept this approach, this reunion, this new possibility, it will be beautiful. But if you decide to thank and move in another direction, it will also be beautiful. Because the most important thing is not what the other person wants, but what you want, what you feel, what makes sense for your life, for your moment, for your dreams and plans. The angels show me that often you have put the other's will above your own, that for fear of losing, you accepted less than you deserved, that for fear of being alone, you tolerated attitudes that hurt you. But now it's different. Now you are ready to choose from self-love, self-worth, the wisdom that only those who have broken and rebuilt themselves possess. Dear soul, the angels show me that when making this choice with courage and truth, you will feel a peace so deep, so silent, so welcoming, as if, finally, you had returned home. And you will realize that more than receiving a contact, more than hearing a message, more than having an opportunity, the greatest gift is to realize that you don't need anything or anyone to be happy, that you are complete, that you are enough, that you are deserving of love, respect, happiness simply by existing. This unexpected contact will not come to fill a void, but to celebrate your completeness. It will not come to save you, but to recognize the incredible woman you have become. It will not come to rescue you, but to walk by your side, if that's what you want. Dear soul, the angels show me that this new phase of your life will be marked by lighter, more reciprocal, healthier relationships. Because now you know your worth. Now you know your needs. Now you respect your limits. And most importantly, now you love yourself enough not to accept less than you deserve. Dear soul, the angels ask that at this moment you do a very simple but very powerful exercise. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and visualize the scene of this unexpected contact happening. See yourself receiving this call, this message, this invitation. See yourself hearing those long-awaited, desired, important words, and see how you react with serenity, with maturity, with confidence. See yourself smiling, perhaps moved, perhaps with tears in your eyes, but with the absolute certainty that regardless of what happens from there, you are well, you are safe, you are at peace. Dear soul, the angels show me that this is your moment, a moment to harvest all that you have planted, a moment to celebrate all that you have overcome, a moment to open your arms to life, to love, to joy. They show me that there is a beautiful energy around you, a vibration of hope, of renewal, of blessings. And this energy is the result of your effort, your faith, your persistence. Dear soul, the angels ask me to remind you, you are not alone. You never have been, and you never will be. They are by your side now and always, guiding you, protecting you, inspiring you. And they will be with you when this unexpected contact happens, to whisper to you, yes, this is it. It was meant to be now. You are ready. Dear soul, take a deep breath now. Feel this certainty filling every cell of your body, every space of your heart, and know you deserve all of this. You deserve to be surprised, to be loved, to be welcomed, and you are about to be. Dear soul, we have reached the final moment of this special message that the angels entrusted me to deliver to you. And now, with a warmed and strengthened heart, the angels ask me to remind you of the most important thing of all. You are ready. ready to receive this unexpected contact, ready to embrace this new stage of your life with lightness, with maturity, with serenity, ready to be surprised by life, and above all, ready to recognize that the love you deserve has always been around you, and most importantly, within you. Dear soul, the angels show me that when this contact happens, it will be like a ray of light passing through an open window at dawn. Natural, gentle, unexpected, and you will smile. And in that smile there will be not only joy, but also relief, the relief of realizing that you no longer need to carry the weight of doubts, of anguish, of unanswered questions. The relief of realizing that life has always been taking care of everything behind the scenes, even when you thought you were alone. The relief of realizing that you survived everything, and not only survived, but flourished. And more than that, a deep, silent, intense satisfaction will arise, the satisfaction of knowing that you chose to trust, even when it seemed impossible, that you chose to continue, even when everything told you to give up, that you chose to love yourself, even when it seemed that no one else did. Dear soul, the angels show me that this satisfaction will reflect in all areas of your life. You will realize that by receiving this contact with openness, with generosity, with authenticity, you will also be receiving new opportunities, new relationships, new projects, new dreams. It's as if, by unlocking the door to this contact, you also unlock other doors which have been closed for so long that you no longer remembered them. And suddenly, life will start to come through these doors, bringing colors, sounds, encounters, learnings. And you will realize that happiness is not in the other, not in the received message, not in the connection made. Happiness is in your willingness to live all of this in a true, whole, conscious way. Dear soul, the angels show me that, after this contact, you will never be the same again, and that is wonderful, because it means that you have evolved, that you have transformed, that you have grown, and above all, it means that you chose not to allow the pains of the past to determine your ability to love, to trust, to be happy. Dear soul, before ending this message, the angels ask you to do one more thing. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine yourself extending your hand to this person who will contact you. Feel in this image all the lightness, all the peace, all the trust, and say mentally, I am ready to receive you, with love, with respect, with truth. This is your password, your key, your release code for this contact to happen at the right time, in the right way, with the right energy. Dear soul, the angels show me that very soon you will live this moment, and when it happens, you will remember these words, and you will smile, moved, knowing that it was indeed a heavenly thing. And in that smile, there will be not only happiness, but also gratitude, trust, freedom. Because now you know that you deserve to be surprised, you deserve to be loved, you deserve to be happy, and you are about to be. The angels ask me now to end this message with a very special reminder. You are a beautiful, strong, luminous soul. You are worthy of love, respect, joy, and you have never, ever been alone. The angels have always been with you, guiding you, protecting you, inspiring you, even when you couldn't perceive it. And they will be with you when this contact happens, to hold your hand, to calm your heart, to remind you, you are ready. It was meant to be now. Dear soul, if this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, I receive with love and wisdom the contact that life is preparing for me. Share your experiences in the comments. If you liked this video, like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.